Hello, and welcome to the Superstar PartyPlex. My name is Zen, and today I will be playing Eggs Florentine, aka Luke Wright, and probably some amount of Handy, for today's FPS. Different kind of clown, Eggs? Or is it different type of clown, Eggs? It's different type of clown, Eggs. You know,
Hi, I'm Doll. I'm playing the aforementioned clown.
the clown, the clown. Oh, one of many clowns here at the PartyPlex. Uh,
Yes.
but one that Luke hasn't really talked to. I mean, to be fair, Luke hasn't really talked to most of the clowns here. He's still getting used to talking to Quinn, but yeah, he's switching it up a
He's
little
inti-
bit tonight.
he's
So
intimidated by their whimsical aura.
not necessarily that, but just he doesn't know how to talk to people, so he doesn't.
Yeah, poor
So
thing.
poor guy. So it's shortly after closing, uh, I think, uh, when Jackie hears, a knock at the doors to the daycare.
hmm I think she's gonna use the cameras to see who it is because she was in the middle of something.
Mm-hmm. And the security camera outside the daycare doors shows it's a security guard standing there with a fox mask on. It's Eggs Florentine.
Hmm, that's odd. That's strange. She'll put down the barrel she was stacking and then go over to the door to open it.
How peculiar, how odd. The night guard Eggs Florentine has never willingly come to my daycare in the middle of the night, except for that time that he dropped off his little brother to get watched, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Good one.
Mhm. Yeah, and when Jackie opens the door, Eggs is standing there, sort of fidgeting a bit. He looks kind of nervous. Uh, and he's like, uh, hi, Jackie. I hope I'm not interrupting.
She'll glance over her shoulder at the daycare she was cleaning and then look back. It's like, it's nothing I can't take a break from.
Uh, okay, yeah, I was hoping we could talk.
She'll step out of the way to let him come inside and then shut the door behind him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he crows. Ugh. In the chat, Crows said, nerve us? Uh, yeah, and Eggs sort of uh, steps inside a little bit hesitantly, like he's worried he's intruding, and takes a look around at the place.
It sure is the daycare, as always.
It sure is the daycare. He hasn't come in here too much, but yeah, daycare. Everything seems to be in order. Um, um, is this a good place to talk without being overheard or anything?
Oh, you want? Oh, um, we can go to my room if you want.
I mean, if that's not too much, I just, some of the stuff that I have to say isn't really for everyone's ears, so.
I see. Do you want the fast way or the long way?
See, I know what the fast way is, but he doesn't.
Yep.
um, I mean, a quicker way is probably better, so we can get to it before I back out again.
She'll smile, but in a way of like it looks like she knows something he doesn't, and then she's going to pick him up and quickly attach her wire, and up they go. He handed her that bit on a silver platter.
Okay, you weren't kidding. That's certainly a pretty quick way to get from point to point.
She nods as she like goes inside the balcony and like goes down the stairs before putting him down.
Just out of curiosity, how did you pick him up? Because I'm wondering if there's any potential for, uh,
In my mind, it was bridal style, not
mm,
not yanking on anything.
pretty secure then. Yeah, that works. Yee. I feel like Luke is not very afraid of heights, so he was more surprised than anything.
Yeah, still, it was a reaction.
A little bit, yeah. And I.
He's amusement for the clown.
Mhm. And he looks around a bit because this is where Jackie took him and the others as kids, and therefore where he woke up after that whole shenanigans thing. So he's like, ah, okay, I
He,
recognize this place.
yeah, he can get a better look now. And see, it's not as taken care of as the daycare, unfortunately. She's just so busy.
Oh, poor thing.
Poor thing.
Um, so, uh, I was, talking to Quinn recently, and they said they told you some stuff, after, the night terrors took you hunting?
Yeah, she like perks up at the mention of Quid and then deflates a little as he keeps speaking. Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, sorry, never. I don't really know how to go about this conversation. Um, I've never really said this before. Wait, he's told Ezra, hasn't he? Did he tell us? He has to have. No, Ezra saw it through being fused with hair wire. So Luke about being siblings with the Night Terrors. Uh, Ezra saw it via being fused with hair wire, and James found out via Harlequinette. So Luke really hasn't had to just explicitly come out and tell anyone this so far.
Mm-hmm.
So he is nervous
Yeah,
and
I think she'll like point to a beanbag in part of the rooms so that he can sit down for this conversation.
uh, he does not want to be sitting down with Jackie standing over him, though.
She's not gonna be standing over him. She's gonna sit down in front of him on the floor.
Okay. So he will a little reluctantly sit in the beanbag. This feels like a more serious conversation than a beanbag accommodates, but
It's not like she has any fancy chairs in here. She doesn't have
mhm,
a chair in here. This is all she's got.
exactly. She and Quinn, a beanbag each to their names.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm. So he like awkwardly sits down in the beanbag chair and uh is sort of fidgeting. Um,
Hmm.
so Quinn told you about uh the night terrors being family, right?
He nods.
Yeah, they're kind of also my family. Or they were at least at one point.
Yeah, I think to that she'll like pull out her friendship bracelet and like show it off on one finger and just say that wasn't that hard to guess at this point.
Yeah, I figured, but I wanted to make sure it was kind of explicitly stated.
I appreciate it. And she'll put the friendship bracelet back.
Yeah, Quinn and I have been kind of talking about uh something to do to maybe try to push the terrors onto a better path than everyone else involved already knew, and I just wanted to make sure you weren't the odd one out wondering why I was involved.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Oh.
She appreciates
Mhm.
his efforts.
Yay. I mean, that's uh the main reason, at least. Um, since we'll probably need to use the theater for it, and I know that's sort of your domain.
Yeah, I think she smiles at that. It's like, well, I wouldn't exactly call it entirely mine anymore, but it is a place I know best. That's true.
He nods. And he says, uh, most of the terrors still don't know it's me. I, you know, came here with a disguise and a fake name so that they wouldn't know it was me until I was ready to do something about it. And yeah, still waiting on that for most of them. So Quinn and Hairwire and Trick know who I am, but the others don't. So just uh keep that on the down low if you wind up working around them.
She nods and smiles again and says, you will be entirely referred to by egg puns the entire time we're working together.
He like cringes and he's like, I really should have put more thought into the name. And Hansy's like, no, no, this is great. It's very fitting. It suits you, Eggs.
Yeah, she definitely giggles. And I think she will say, "It's good to hear from you too, Handy. How have you been doing?"
How has Handy been doing? What the hell has happened since, oh god, turn back the clock. Christ, a lot. A lot has happened since then. It's been like 10 months, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I think Handy's just like, I mean, not really much. Same old for the most part.
Mm-hmm. I get that. Yeah, because me and Zen have
Mhm.
joked before about ever since Turn Back the Clock, Jackie and Handy having this little friendship where they send memes back and forth.
Oh, right! I forgot about that. Oops, but
I
yeah.
didn't. That's why she referred to it.
Yay! Mhm.
That face when your watch has a stronger bond with your coworker than you.
So I think Handy is the one to speak up and be like, uh, how is it going to word this? I'd ask what's new with you, but I don't think you and Harlequinette have sealed the deal yet, have you?
Yeah, I think she laughs a little again and has like a slight blush. And she's like, "No, we're just, hanging out."
Just clowning around, you could say?
Yeah, that sums it up pretty perfectly. She does not know. I'm just imagining Luke cringing.
Yeah, looks like Andy. But, uh, yeah, that's kind of also something. Uh, another reason I came that I also don't really know how to do. Uh, Airwire is dating Ezra, and I already kind of know Ezra, but I haven't really spent much time with you outside of when I was 8, so.
I think she's going to very obviously joke, "Oh, you're giving me the shovel talk."
Maybe less. Not, not exactly that. More like, just Quinn's already been through a lot, and I don't want to see them end up in a relationship that's bad for them.
Oh, yeah, she'll soften at that. And it's like, "I promise you, I would never do anything to hurt Quinn on purpose. They're my best friend, along with Cece, but it's different with them."
I mean, that's good. It's definitely good to hear that. There's just some types of people that hurt those around them without really meaning it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she doesn't take offense to that. She gets the it's really just Luke caring about Quinn and not actually insinuating that Jackie's that kind of person.
Mm hmm. Do you want to roll insight?
Yeah, why not? First dice roll of the game, I think.
Yeah.
Girl, what's your insight again? I've had to look at so many sheets recently. Just a one. Da da da. 15.
15. Yeah, I'll say that's enough that, like, Luke is more thinking of hair wire and worried that he might be that kind of person and, might wind up hurting Ezra. He is, uh, yeah, he doesn't think Jackie would have any ill intentions. He wants to trust her, but also he just, like you said, hasn't really spent a lot of time around her.
Mm-hmm. Well, if there's any questions you wanted to ask me, I don't mind answering if it'll put your fears to rest.
Uh, yeah, I have no idea what to ask. I've never done this before.
She shrugs. I haven't either, and it's not like I have any books on it or anything. I don't even know if they do make books about that.
I mean, they make web pages, but they're mostly full of trash.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, the people online are so quick to suggest breaking up or divorce over literally anything.
I, I think she just a thought comes to her mind because it came to my head, and so she's just gonna giggle and like mutter clown divorce.
I mean, ideally not,
Ideally not, but it is funny to say.
I guess.
So yeah, she'll be very patient with him.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like he's still fidgeting, and Jackie can see he's still wearing the friendship bracelet alongside Handy.
Oh, oh, that's really sweet. They can
Yes.
roll insight if they want.
Sure.
Are they sharing a roll?
I went to grab Handy's stat.
Uh,
So,
Jesus.
so that's a 15 from Luke and a 23 from Handy.
Then yeah, they can absolutely tell she's like noticed the bracelet and been entirely hit in the feels about it, but she's not gonna bring it up because she doesn't want to derail the conversation. But
Hmm.
like it's been a while, and now people are finally like actually coming back and like having the friendship bracelets, and it's making her emotional because she thought they didn't really care until they started bringing it up.
Hmm. Hmm. Handy is going to bring this up. Uh, uh, so it speaks up and it's like, sorry if this is a little awkward. Eggs isn't exactly used to making friends in the traditional sense, so he's more than a little out of practice.
Well, I don't know if you could call what we did traditional, but I wouldn't say it was bad.
No, certainly not the usual way things go, but, uh, he's
I'm glad you
internally
kept
like,
it.
aw. He's internally like, do I bring up the fact that Handy was pointing to the fact that, oops, I made the night terrors? Quinn sort of seems to have wanted to grow past that, so he's not going to bring up the toys brought to life thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, why wouldn't I?
She shrugs. I mean, again, it wasn't really the typical situation. I didn't expect anyone to actually care or keep them after they went back to normal, but I've been pleasantly surprised that I was wrong.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of things to remind me of uh good memories, so
Yeah, she'll give a soft smile at that.
oh. Yeah, is it like weird that we're coworkers again now after you knew me when I was a kid?
She thinks about it, and then she says, "Not really. I mean, I take care of plenty of kids, and eventually they have to grow up. You just did it a lot faster."
Right. You can roll an insight.
You's got it, boss. Jesus. Okay. Girl is so locked in when it comes to people who were in her care before, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nat 21. So she will pick up on that sort of half-hearted agreement that maybe not everyone has to grow up and can probably pick up, that's from experience. Luke isn't really uh I mean for the nat 21, like Luke doesn't Luke and Bun Bun were twins when they were little, but Egg still seems pretty young teenager and Hairwire less so.
Hmm.
So yeah, maybe Luke isn't exactly growing up.
Hmm. I don't think she's entirely going to comment on it because it seems a little rude to point out that someone mayhaps might be a little dead. But what would she say? Like, I'm getting the intense urge to pat his head, but I don't think he'd like that, so I'm trying not to go with that. even if he greatly deserves one.
Mm. I mean, he doesn't, like, absolutely despise being touched or anything. You can do it and see how he reacts.
Hmm. Okay, then yeah, she'll give him like a little quick pat on the head and is like, but yeah, I don't mind us being coworkers after seeing all that.
Mm.
Honestly, it was nice meeting you like that, and it's nice meeting you like this.
Oh, he does like a confused little blink blink at the head pat, and then is like, uh, meeting me like that, I can understand. That was kinda when things were the best. Uh, Meeting me like this, don't really understand that, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, she'll tilt her head with a smile. It's like, you're not a bad person to meet. I- Sure, you have a little trouble introducing yourself to people, but you're a good person from what I've seen. You're loyal, you're caring, you're very dedicated. I'd say you're pretty nice.
He is sitting there cringing and stewing in the I came here to kill your kind of sort of clown friend, and you don't
Take the
even know.
compliment, idiot.
Hmm.
Take the compliment. She's talking about the present day Luke, not the one that came here to kill people.
Hmm. I mean, he's not out loud arguing against it. He's just sitting there like, oh, thanks, I guess. I
I think she's gonna glance to Handy. He's like, he's not good at taking compliments, is he?
Honestly, this is huge improvement for him. He hasn't told you about how he's such a horrible person that's done such terrible things in the past when he was a kid that he still
Oh,
feels guilty for.
oh. And then she looks at him and smiles very brightly. He's like, I'm proud of you then. Good job improving.
X winces a little.
She's being the caretaker she's always is, and he can't take it anymore now that he's not tiny.
Hmm.
Me when someone's nice to me, the horror.
He's not used to it. I mean, he's getting more used to it because James and other people, but like.
Get love, Doug boy. Yeah, she'll lean back a little and is like, we have been getting a little off track though.
Yeah, maybe I mostly came here to talk about you, so, um, I mean, tell me about yourself, I guess?
Well, I used to work in the theater and now I run the daycare and I take care of kids all day. I like getting up to antics, as is my nature as a clown. I like when people visit me because I like having friends. I have trouble when areas aren't super clean, since that's part of my programming, which is why the daycare is so clean. I can't really pick a favorite color. I haven't met enough animals to say I have a favorite animal, but I do think that dogs and cats are cute and such. Mm, my favorite flavor of the Fizzy Faz is the Razzie one. The Razzie Cola is the Razzie one. I really like stickers. And my favorite time of day is dawn or dusk.
Man, I feel like X is just sitting there blinking because that was very thorough. And Hansy's like, geez, have you been rehearsing that?
She just smiles at them a little smugly and is like, I have to do that every time I get a new kid in the daycare.
The whole thing?
Give or take. Kids tend to be a little less scared when they understand who their caretaker is.
Yeah, that makes sense. Uh, so you don't like scaring kids, right?
No, no. The only way I'd be okay with kids being scared is if it was like, just a fun thing, you know, simple stuff, not something that would actually cause them fear. Like watching a Halloween movie, that's fine. I don't want them actually scared.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just, uh, wanted to check.
She nods. Any enthusiast, like she puts a hand over where her heart would be, as if she sang a vow, and says, any enthusiastic scaring is safe for adults, and it's done in enough moderation to make sure nobody gets seriously hurt.
Mm-hmm. Man, I I guess that's something.
Yeah. I
Man,
think she'll giggle a little and is like, a clown's gotta have some enrichment.
you also like hunt people for sport? Not in the sorry, that comes across a little wrong given recent events, but like Quinn chases after people in a kind of feral way, and everyone says that's just a clown thing.
Oh, yeah! I like doing that too. I especially like doing it with them. It's super fun hunting with them together. And she's like clapped her hands like she's talking about like a neat little hobby instead of hunting people for sport.
Hmm. And it's just like, okay. I don't love to hear that, but
She shrugs, is like, really? I think if you gave any clown the proper chance to hunt someone down for fun and whimsy, they would take it. It's just in our nature.
is it like
Yeah.
I feel like this was not an established facet of clowns when I was growing up.
Maybe real kind clowns are different. I think really a big part of it is how much of a gag it is, because it's definitely very funny.
I guess depend. I guess that depends on what position you're in.
She giggles and is like, well, the universe does tend to have at least someone be the butt of the joke every once in a while.
Cause yeah, I doubt the person being chased is finding it super funny. I just
I think she starts remembering the chase with Kestrel and starts giggling to herself a little.
Quinn's just come a long way since uh I don't want to see them sort of pulled back into how they used to be.
Yeah, she'll nod at that. It's like, I don't think you have to worry. Quinn's always been very good at self control, especially with this kind of thing.
I mean,
At
not
least they are here.
yeah, they haven't always been so.
Still, now that they're here and now that they're one of us, I think they've definitely improved on that regard, based on what you're implying, because they're great, really, and they're very dedicated to their job, both parts of it. And trust me, if there was an incident that they caused, I would tell you. They've been very good.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what everyone has said, and they seem to be doing a lot better. It's just. I spent a long time worrying about that, and that's a hard habit to break.
Hmm. Once you get used to fear, it can be definitely difficult to understand something safe again.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
Did you have any other questions?
Uh, man. Man, I don't know.
Chat, help us. Zen's blanking. Oh no.
I came into this with no plan. We have covered more ground than I thought already.
That's the beauty of yes and.
I mean, Jackie could talk about Hairwire. Hairwire came to visit her recently. They both know Hairwire.
Hmm. Honestly, yeah, I think she'll bring that up because, again, Luke is talking about fears about everyone. So she'll think a bit as like, Hairwire actually visited me about the friendship bracelet a bit ago, too.
Oh, he did?
Uh-huh.
How did that go?
We actually had a really great time together. We have a lot more in common than we thought. And I got to give him a makeover, and we drew things together, and he told me about the dream world, and it was a really great time. And I'd like to hang out with him again.
Oh, that. That does sound like it went well. You can roll insight on that.
Yep. Go my insight. My ever so insightful clown.
19. He's a little bit surprised to hear that and a little bit sort of sad and jealous. Like, he's glad that Hairwire is getting along so well with you, but he's a little bit like, I don't get along that well with Hairwire, man.
Yeah. I think she'll give him a small encouraging smile. It's like, I really think he's on a good path. Maybe one day he'll be good enough that you two can get along better.
I hope so. Some really bad stuff happened between us, and, uh, but I miss how we used to be.
That tends to be the case when you lose something good. Nostalgia has a way of curling around your heart and squeezing it every so often when you really don't want it to. But that's a part of life.
Yeah, you want to roll an insight?
Yeah, she's trying to be wise and a good caretaker figure. she's she doesn't know she's saying things wrong.
Mm, 18. He is sort
She
of.
does
Mm,
she doesn't know.
she doesn't know. So he's sort of listening and nodding along, and then she mentions the thing about squeezing your heart, and he sort of has a little. His expression goes from well, he's got the mask on, so his expression isn't very detailed, but he sort of goes from like nodding along, sort of nostalgically sad, to sort of like grimace like he's just bit a lemon, but trying to
Yeah,
still nod along and not let on. But Jackie caught
yeah,
it.
she will pause. Is like, did I say something wrong?
Kind of, accidentally brushing up on some of the bad stuff that happened between me and the terrors. So,
Can I roll history or something for her to put two and two together? Because she has all the pieces.
does she? She knows.
She 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 knows about Quinn's heart thing and about having it stolen, and that he keeps mentioning bad things happened with the night terrors and all these things, and the word she just said had heart involved, and that's about when he winced. I think there's a good chance for her to get it.
Mhm. I'm not sure if it would be history or just straight intelligence, though.
I'll do hmm. I'll just do intelligence. It's fine.
Mhm.
Go girl go. Go my clown. Girly!
Oh boy.
She I
Oh
think her
boy.
caretaker mode I think her caretaker mode is really kicking in now that she's with someone she actually took care of for like a minute and a half.
Nat 20. I dare say she can fit some pieces together.
Yeah, like Luke visibly sees a light bulb go off above her head and she's just like, oh, um, sorry.
Uh, I mean, you wouldn't have known. That's fine.
It explains some things. Yep.
Just so we're on the same page, what exactly explains what things?
Well, when me and Quinn were talking, I noticed a little something, and they explained it a little bit, but didn't, be explicit about it. But I did notice, animatronics aren't supposed to have beating hearts, and they do. And they said it wasn't theirs. They took it from someone, and well, e-
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's, so you did, wind up coming there. Just, I don't know, make it clear to Quinn that I didn't tell you about that. I am really trying not to ruin what they have going on here, you know?
she she waves her hands like, "Oh, no, 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 don't worry. I listen. I've already had a whole heartfelt moment with them about it, about how it doesn't change how I see them. I'll tell them I put it together, but again, it all it really changes is how I should word things around you. Sorry." And then she like realized what she said, and she just fucking hits herself in the head, like like fist to forehead, like I that was not on purpose. I swear.
Yeah, Luke sort of like weakly laughs and is like, don't worry, Quinn does it all the time too. And
Why do so many sayings have to have that word in it?
yeah, that's what we get when society equates body parts with functions and emotion.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's good to know. It's not something I exactly needed to know, but I do now. And she gives a weak thumbs up.
Yeah,
Again, it
not,
doesn't really change anything, so I wouldn't be too worried.
yeah, it's not exactly something I try to go around advertising. Kind of the opposite.
She nods.
Um, since you put that many pieces together, it's probably worth telling you I can also sense emotions like the night terrors can.
She blinks at that. Is like, oh, that's neat.
That's one way to put it.
She shrugs. I mean, I don't know what else you expect me to say about it. It's just a fun little fact about you that I now know.
Yeah, also something I try to keep quiet usually, so don't go around telling people.
Oh no, I promise. Everything we talked about here is gonna stay private.
Okay, cool. Uh, Luke kind of fidgets a little more and is like, I guess I have one more question. Like, you're. I know it's nothing serious, but you're kinda into Quinn, right?
I'd say that. Yeah.
Uh, Maybe don't take this super far, but, what do you like about them, I guess?
Her eyes like light up a little at that, because she does love Quinn so much. Of course she's gonna be happy to talk about them.
Oh,
Where do I even start? I mean, they're the best friend I could ever ask for. They're really sweet. They're incredibly funny. They've got really cute hobbies, and they always come and check on me, and we work so well together. We've got similar types of humor, and they are very pretty. And just being around them makes me happier.
oh. Do you want to
I
roll?
I could go,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah. I'll roll inside, but she will say I could go on for a long while, but you did say not to take it too far, so. All right, let me roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Hansy's like, honestly, I'm a little surprised he worked up the courage to ask. If he hears, like, one detail about Ezra and Hairwire's relationship, he, he treats it like a biological warfare.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's just, weird to hear people talking about my siblings like that.
Fair enough. But yeah, I did get a 16.
I was 16, so I think that's enough that, like, for a lot of that talk, Luke has a kind of, nostalgic, longing, sad air about him. Cause like, yeah, that sounds like his sibling when he knew them, but it's been so long.
Hmm.
Man behind the slaughter, but he hasn't had his sibling in his life or afterlife for a long time. Uh, and that makes him
Man.
sad. But he does say, "That's yeah. I'm glad they have you there to see that in them."
Hmm. I'm glad they have me too. It seems like they forget it very easily, so I'm always happy to remind them.
Yeah, that's. I mean, like I said, they've been through a lot. They might need that reminding. I know I do. So,
Yeah, well, they've got me, and they've got Cece, and they've got Ajax, so I think they'll do okay.
yeah.
Yeah, also, throughout the entire talk about Quinn, there's Luke can definitely smell all the affection. is very strong because she loves her best friend so much.
Aww. Man.
Man.
Well, I'm glad that they've made friends here, and maybe more than friends, although that's still sort of weird to think about. But you make them happy, so that's good.
Hmm, it is. And you've made friends here too. And more, I've seen it.
Yeah,
So I'd say both of you have been doing pretty well for yourselves.
yeah.
Thank you for coming to visit me.
Sorry if I wasn't very good at making conversation or hanging out or whatever this was.
I don't mind. Honestly, I'd be happy if you visit again. And besides, our conversations don't always have to be deep or like engaging. I get along great with Handy, and all we do is send each other memes every day.
Man.
I guess all that is to say is, and she like smiles at them. Both of you are always welcome in the daycare whenever.
Thanks. I'm trying to figure out what Handy's response to that is. I think it's like, yeah, whenever this one actually works up the nerve.
Well, I mean, I don't doubt that you could pester him into it.
Why are you encouraging it?
She just laughs.
I mean, I really don't know how to do this whole having friends thing, but yeah, I'll try to come say hi more often than this.
I look forward to it. I'll try to say hi too if I see you while passing on patrols, okay?
Yeah, yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds nice. Um, I should probably get to my patrol.
She nods and stands up and like goes over to open the door for him.
Mm-hmm. The door to the balcony or the door to the stairs?
The balcony does not have a door. I mean the one that exits out into the theater poster door.
Mm-hmm. Just checking.
She's not gonna make him walk the fucking plank.
It would be funny though.
It would be funny, but she's not doing that after such a sweet conversation. She can do that to Quinn next time Quinn comes over.
Mm-hmm. Man. So he'll walk his way out of her room. Uh, see you later, Jackie.
Have a nice rest of your day.
You too.
Mm. And now he gets to know about the secret poster door if he didn't already.
I mean, he's had to make his way out of her room once already, so he might have already known, but it doesn't
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah. That was really sweet.
Yay!
Thank you, everybody, for watching. And thank you to our audience in the future as well. Bye
Yeah.
bye.